What's going on? How we doing? How we doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How we doing? Hey, hey. Sorry I'm late. Had to check in on my wife's car. You know that. Y'all see I'm in a different vehicle right now. Had to get my wife's Suburban checked out. And I had to make sure that my health was squared away. So I had to go to the gym. Just now leaving the gym. So I was like, yeah, I would only have like 10 minutes to work out if I would have started at 1:30. But, you know, I was like, nah, I need more than 10 minutes to work out for me. So I had to push it back a little bit. But, yeah, anyway, favorite guy in the hoodie back. Don't worry, I'm not driving far, so y'all will have my full attention here in about 5 minutes. Just leaving my clubhouse from working out and just driving literally 5 minutes down the road. So I just didn't want to have y'all held up like, yo, he said 2 o'clock, and I don't get back on here till like 2:10 or something like that. But that workout was feeling good. All right, so discussion, and I'll get to these questions here once I stop. But right now I'm just going to talk, if that's okay. I will get to the questions as I always do. But you know, and this is not trying to be cocky or say I'm the only person that does this, because I'm not. Absolutely not. There's hundreds of people out here. But you know, right now I feel like I'm the credit plug. I'm the credit plug right now for a lot of things. I don't have every single thing out there, but I'm trying to get it. So I want to be your credit plug. If you're watching this for the first time, you know, and you need some credit services done, I want to be the person you call first. I want to be the person you look into. And a lot of people, you know, they just have, you know, 1 or 2 services. I want to have the most services possible, you know, that I can be able to offer to you all. Now, this is something that a lot of people won't tell you this because they're scared. I'm not scared. Y'all know that. I'll tell you straight up, you know, what it is. Okay. I do outsource some things. There's some things that I outsource because I have a lot of volume. I have some of y'all on this channel who might call me every day, which I hope you stop doing that. Don't call me every day. But I got a lot of people who call me, new customers, old customers, checking in. But just from new customers alone, I at least get about 40 calls minimum to like 150 maximum. And that's not an exaggeration, per day. And so now a lot of you all know it's just me and an assistant. There is no possible way that I can be able to do every single file myself. Can't do that. Not and be efficient and have y'all get y'all stuff done at a certain time. Me staying up to 4 a.m. in the morning. You know, that's me for a pay that I'll be able to do thing myself. And so I do have different things that I do that are outsourced. Now, these outsourced things that I do are not things that I don't know how it's done. Like, I know exactly the process. It's the same process I do, but a lot of it I don't have to do. So if I don't have to do it, you know, I have to make less of a profit for it to be done, and I know it's done, and you all are still getting the results, doesn't matter who does it. You know, as long as you're getting the results, that's all you really care about. You really don't care about my personal profit. That's not your concern about what. My goodness. All right, hopefully y'all can still see me and hear me okay. Am I still breaking up? Am I still breaking up? Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm actually stuck. They're actually doing some work right now. Hey, let me see if I can show you. Can I flip this camera over? Probably can't. But Not sure if you can all see that. Waiting for this truck of trees to move so I can get to my place. So I can get on that Wi-Fi so y'all can be able to hear me better. You know, AT&T messing up right now in this area, so I gotta get back on my Wi-Fi. But yeah, so when I say I'm the credit plug, doesn't mean that I'm doing every single last thing myself because of the amount of volume that I have, but I am making sure that my clients are getting their services done, because that's what a boss does. A boss is not supposed to do every last thing himself. At that point, he has a job. He doesn't have a business. So a lot of things that I do are not because I do everything myself. It's because I do it to take care of my clients and take less profit. So that way, you know, people can always come to me to get their services done. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to be answering questions here, so I don't want anybody to think I'm ignoring their questions. I just want to get to those questions once I stop at my house. Because all this construction and these nails on the ground and crap like that, you know, I just don't want this, I just don't want those problems. Okay. But I'm back up to my place right now, and I can get to y'all's questions. But yeah, so like I said, my clients are my #1 priority, because if I have happy clients, I get happy referrals. Happy referrals will make me more money. So that's what I'm about. I'm not about that one time people ask me, like, you know, or is this for real? Are you serious? Are you really going to take care of me and all that? And the answer to that question is absolutely, because if I don't take care of you, I can't take care of your friends. I can't take care of your business partners. I can't take care of 99,000 people that you know or that you're connected to. You might have 5 Facebook pages with 5,000 friends each. And you might say, hey, I know this guy, you know, who can get your credit right. So I'm not trying to cut my own head off by not giving you the proper services. You know, I'm gonna make sure I'm doing everything I can properly to make sure that your services are done properly and done in the time that I tell you it's going to be done. And if there is any delays, to communicate that with you, and so you won't feel like that you're in the dark about your services. Excuse the sunlight as I y'all can be able to clear. Hopefully I'm not breaking up. I'm gonna get to these questions here in a second. All right, but we'll make sure I'm taking care of everything that y'all need taken care of. But I'm gonna get to these questions in 1 second. And yeah. Make sure I got everything I need to go over today with you. Oh, don't forget, yeah, I'm back on the Wi-Fi. Don't forget super chat. You know, if you do want to leave a super chat tip, I appreciate it. Not required for you to do if you have a question. You like the answer to my questions, you like the information I'm giving, you like the realness on the channel, you like my hoodie. If you think I'm ugly, you can send a super chat. So this is for your ugly face. You can say, I don't like that ugly hoodie, take it off. You can tell me my nose is big, and you can send a super chat if you like. You know, and say you don't like blue, here's super chat, change your background, paint to red. You know, if you want to see me in a different hoodie, you can send a super chat for that and say, hey, I don't like blue hoodies, change to a gray one, and I'll put a gray one on for you. You know, anyway, for those of y'all who do want to be a part, and I'm missing this a lot in a lot of my lives as well. I'm missing this in my live as well. Those of y'all who have credit cards and you want to be an AU partner of mine, to where you want to make money off that credit card by adding some authorized users. One thing I didn't mention in my video that I made about it was that you can also add store cards. So if you have TJ Maxx, JCPenney, a Belk, Express card, Home Depot card, you know, any type of store card, you know, you can add AUs to that as well. What you want to do is you can just call your provider of your credit card and ask them if you can add AUs, and if you can, how many can you add, so you can know how much money you can make. So some cards you can add 3 people, 5 people, 7 people, 25 people, 99 people. It all depends on the card. And so, you know, you can do that. What is the cost of rapid rescore? I'm gonna get to that in 1 second, I promise you. Just want to get everything out that I had to say. I'm gonna get to these questions in a second. So you can be a part of that program. If you want to be a part of that program, I have a video on that that says Authorized User Affiliate Program. Please, 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 if you have a credit card, sign up for that. I have so many clients hitting me up from authorized users. I have so many. I'm about to run out of cards. I'm literally about to run out of AUs right now. Like, seriously. So if you want to make some money, or if you know a friend, a cousin, a mama, or whoever, your dad got a credit card or whatever, you're going to put him on the phone with me to help convince him to add some AUs to his credit card for him to make some part-time income. Have him hit me up. I'll pay you a finder's fee, whatever. I just want to make sure I'm taking care of all of my clients, and I'm trying to get me at least 100 AUs this week. 100 new AUs times 5 AUs per card. I'm thinking that's 500 AUs I can add. I'm really going to have that much volume. So I need AU partners ASAP that want to make money every 60 days or every 2 billing cycles. They can make some money for every line of credit card that they have. I'm about to blow this out the water. So a person can make an extra couple of $100 to a couple of $1,000 a month off of some authorized users, okay? So please have them contact me ASAP. I will get to these questions here in 1 second. Now, for those of y'all who want to donate to the GoFundMe, I do have a GoFundMe page. It is gofundme.com/JKnowsCredit. You can go there if you want to donate for people who don't have the finances or whatever to actually fix their credit. I'm going to be fixing people's credit who are homeless, people who just need to get their money right, people who just lost their jobs. I'm going to make sure I prove their income, make sure that they don't actually have any income, make sure I know the living situation, financial situation. I want to make sure everything is checking out and not just helping somebody who's holding a sign, but they also have $2 million houses somewhere and they just want to make some extra money off by holding a sign. So make sure we're not bamboozled with that. So if you want to donate to that, you definitely can donate to that GoFundMe page. That's gofundme.com/JKnowsCredit. You can do that. If you want to become an affiliate partner, find my video on the Authorized User Affiliate Program video. It should have been in my previous video that I posted besides the live video. It is a black and yellow wording, black background, black and gray background. Find that video, subscribe, go to that link in the description, click that link, fill out the information for you to become an authorized user affiliate, and let's make some money together. Okay, so got that. I got that covered. Just want to make sure I'm covering that. Oh, as far as lending services for my personal loan lending services, right now it is $150 to apply for a personal loan. I do have 11 personal loan companies now. I did only have 5 the last time I made the video. Now I have 11 personal loan companies that I can help you with. Actually, nope, my apologies, I can't count. I have 12 personal loan companies to help you. I also have a new small business loan company that I just got approved for, just one. I'm still waiting on 11 more, 10 more after that. I'm supposed to have a total of 11 for business funding clients. Now, I just got this business loan approval. I'm still going with the whole making sure I know all the ins and outs of it and what they need and everything like that. But this will not be released until March the 1st because I got to make sure that I know everything I should know. And I might have some more business loan banks I can deal with. Right now, it's just one. So let me get all the ins and outs of it first. Please don't be calling me, what's up with them business loans, Jay? Not until March the 1st. That way I know I have a grip on what it needs, what they need, what they're looking for. I can shape your profile around that. I can look at your profile and tell you exactly what you need in order to get funding through the business loans. Now, people who are calling, asking for business loans right now, a lot of y'all are not even ready for business loans, and you don't even know what you need to even get a business loan. So you're probably going to need a business loan consultation. With that consultation comes business building your profile, that kind of stuff. That it will be a charge for that. It ain't free. I'm just letting you know. So don't be calling me and saying, oh, I thought you were giving me a free. No, you run a business. You're making money. You're going to have to invest if you want to be able to get your money, because you're going to get $75,000 minimum, if not $5 million, depending on how your business is set up. So I don't want to hear no crap about you having to spend some money to get your business set up. Because if that's the problem, you're not making money in your business yet. you need to focus on making some money from your business first, taking that capital and investing it back in your business. It's like you might start a business without an LLC and then take that money from making money from the business, then invest in the LLC. And then take the money from that, have your business account or whatever steps you need to take. Okay, I'm not gonna give you all that on this video. I'm just letting you know that you're gonna have to invest money in that. Okay, so don't do that. Don't call about no business stuff. If I want to take your money, you could call now and I'd just be like, yeah, give me some money. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help you, but I'm trying to make sure I know everything that they want to see. So don't call me about no business loans until March the 1st, okay? But personal lending, I have 12 companies I can help you get a personal loan from. If you want that, it's $150 application to apply, and then you have back end fee of 4% on the back end. All right, that means when they give you the money, you pay me 4%. You don't pay me no 4% until the money goes into your account where you can actually touch it, see it. It's not pending. It's in your freaking account. Okay, so no argument about that. Now, when it comes to the personal lending, if you are getting an assessment of your credit to see if you qualify for personal lending, the $150 that you pay will be refundable if you don't get funding. If you do not get a consultation and you pay $150 for your loan because you already think, and you could be correct, that you can get this loan, then that $150 is not refundable because I didn't advise you on doing this. If I'm doing all these applications for you and everything like that, and I didn't tell you to get the loan, if I didn't tell you that your profile looks perfect enough to get the loan, and you don't get the loan, then you get a refund if I told you. If I don't tell you and you just call and you want to go ahead and pay the $150 and go ahead and apply for the personal loans, you do not get a refund for that. That you just took my time. I just did all the applications, and that money that you paid was an application fee. It was not an approval fee. Okay? So I want to make that clear so you don't think that, oh man, blah, 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 blah. I want to get no stupid comments. I want people to understand that that's what you paid for. You paid for the applications because you said your credit was ready for funding. Does that make sense? When you apply for an apartment complex and you apply, to get approval, if you don't get approved, you get your application feedback? No, you don't. So please don't ask me stupid questions about that. Just making that clear, all right? Don't be trying to give me that whole woe is me thing and, I wasted money and all that. You waste money all the time on stuff. Okay? This is something for you. So please don't give me that, all right? Now, so that's that. Let's see. What else can we talk about? Some real stuff that I want to make sure I don't miss. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Let's go to some questions here. Go all the way to the top. Make sure I didn't miss any questions. I'm so hood. All the time, man. All the time. Today's hoodie is the Express Honor and Truth hoodie. Light hoodie I wear this. It's real thin, so I can wear this when it's springtime and all that. This is the light hoodie for the day. Plug to Express. I do like Express products, so don't be hating on me. Do you put packages together for couples? Jessica Welch. Only thing I have I have a family AU package now where people can actually get a family AU package. But as far as couples, the reason why I don't have one is because it's kind of hard for it to be cheap. It can't really be that cheap because even though y'all are one in the laws of the land, in the laws of the government, you're still two people, all right? There's still two profiles. Y'all don't have the same credit. There's still two files of credit that I have to do. At some point, I may put something together where I'll have it to where it can cost you less money, but it won't be that much less money. I'll say, well, because you're doing two profiles, I can take some money off or whatever like that at a time. But you got to understand, I'm not going through and doing some type of government thing for you where it's an application for two people to get, a house. And even with that, they're still pulling your credit twice and are pulling both of your credit files for most of the time and taking that middle score. But just to be 100% real with you, it's very hard to just say, okay, if you're a couple, you're going to get it for this price because the work I still got to do 2 times the work. The work doesn't change. But at some point, I probably will put a package together for a couple. Now, a real couple, they have to be a married couple. It ain't gonna be no boyfriend and girlfriend package. It's got to be like, you know, this is my wife. Because if I say a package, then person might say, well, okay, well, I'm just gonna chat with such and such here on this channel. That person on the channel needs their credit sweep or whatever, or they need a service. So I'm just gonna chat with them and then say, hey man, we should get with Jay, and then, you know, we can just get our stuff together and say that we're cousins or say that we're dating or something like that. And people do all that, and I know that. So I'm not trying to make it. So if I do make a package at some point, it's gonna be married only, and that, you know, can show that they're married and not like this is my brother and sister, we have the same last name. All right. Get into all these questions here. Give me 1 second. We're gonna get to them. Email, phone number to contact you, Pitt. So email is inquiry, however you like to pronounce that, tomato, inquiry at jknowscredit.com. INQUIRY at JAYKNOWS credit.com. Phone number is 1-8333, the letter J, KNOWS, J knows. That's 1-833-556697. That's contact. Let's see. Next question. Good now, better now, clear now. What's good, Jay? What do you think of the Z Black Card primary from Jacob Watts? I haven't had any feedback. I haven't even checked back on the Z Black Card as of late. I have not seen their primary post for me. I did sign up back last year for it. You know, I monitor my credit just like I'm sure a lot of you all do. And I haven't seen that primary post yet. They told me it was going to post in January. It's February, about to be March. So, I mean, they're still communicating, but I just don't, I don't know right now. Like, I haven't, I put a pause on paying them monthly. I don't pay them monthly right now, but I'm still supposed to be in the first batches of when they post. So right now I'm just waiting until they post before I pay them any more money out of my pocket, you know? So hopefully that answers your question. Let's see. I just had a consultation with Dominique today, and she was amazing. Uvania. Don't be juicing my assistant's head up, man. She already got a big head. She already thinks she know everything because she learned some stuff from me. So she thinks she knows. Don't be boosting her head up. Don't tell her she's great. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, she's awesome. She's definitely very good at what she does, customer service. She's very humble, so it's very easy, you know. Now I know the reason why I have her on my team, because she's very thorough. She's very good. So let's go. Shout out to the chat. To Jay and Ashley. Yep. Y'all are always here. What's up, Jimmy? Rapid rescore. What's the cost if I want 4 items removed? Rapid restore. I have a video that's called Rapid Rescore. The rapid rescoring is not a removal of anything as far as an account. Rapid rescoring is, say, like if you paid something down and it hasn't reported for you, and you need to get that rescored to where you can go buy something, buy a house, buy a car, get some credit cards, because whatever you paid hasn't reported yet. For example, if you paid something today and it doesn't update on your credit until March the 25th, and you needed to report now, then we can actually do a report for you now and have it to where it reports in the next couple of days compared to reporting next month. Now, if you're talking about if you're talking about a removal, like you're trying to get can't think right now, Jesus. If you're trying to get credit repair or you're trying to get a credit sweep, the credit sweep is going to be based on how much debt you have, total number of accounts, total type of accounts, and all that. Talking about traditional credit repair, you're talking about $79 up front and $120 per month for 6 months only. So I kind of went over all that just because I don't know exactly what you're asking for, a rapid rescore. But if it looks like you're really just asking about trying to get a credit sweep or credit repair. But that's the answer to that question. Let's see. Do you have enough cards for me to buy the chairman package? Think like a Christian. Right now, I do have, but they're going really fast because, like I said, people did start getting refund checks last week, and there's gonna be more paid out this week. So, you know, the faster you get them, the better. Don't forget that March the 1st, my packages will be $200 more than what they are now because that's just the original price. For February, I discounted my packages $200. Come March 1st, they're going back to full price. All right, so you know, even if you wanted to, you could lock in for the packages. If you wanted to lock in for a package, you can lock in for any AU package, no matter which one you want. You have to put down at least $100 on that package by March the 1st, and you have to pay off that package by March the 15th if you want it to be $200 cheaper. Okay, so you can put that down if you plan on getting it by March the 15th. If you do not, then there's no point in putting any money down because I'm not holding your money for no freaking 5 or 6 months. So you come and say, hey man, I already put down $200. Like, no, the cutoff time is March the 15th. So if you know for a fact you're going to have your money by that time, you can put a deposit down on your trade line package if you want to lock it in under this price. But other than that, March 1st, the prices will be going up for those packages. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything. But yes, don't want to hear no crap. Is there a consultation fee for everything? No, it's not a consultation fee for everything. A lot of people don't necessarily need a consultation for anything. A person may just want to pay for stuff. But see, the problem with just paying for stuff, oh man, who sent that super chat payment? Man, who was that? Jacob Watts. Oh man, salute, man. I appreciate that, man. Jacob Watts. If you have any other questions, man, please ask me. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Jacob Watts, man, you are the champion of super chat right now. That's the biggest super chat payment I've ever got, man. I appreciate that for real. Thank you for the support. I'm trying to push out some more content. I try to put in as much content out here as I can, and hopefully y'all see that. I'm just not trying to put content out that you don't want to see. I'm trying to put information out there that you want to see or hear about. And that's why I ask for y'all's questions. If you got input, give me some input. Hey Jay, I want to see a video on this or that or this or that. If I have the ability to do that, I'll make a video on that based on you, because you're the person who wants to watch it. And that's what YouTube is all about, is you watching stuff that you want to watch. That's the point. Now, let's see. Thank you for all you do. 305 Trucking Hard. What up, man? Question. Do you have a do-it-yourself pack? I want to learn and do it myself. All right. Sorry, this is my assistant. She just sent me a quick message. Make sure I respond. Boop, boop. Sorry, quick pause for the calls, y'all. Cam, yep. Gotta make sure making sure my assistant can do everything she can do. I don't want to hold her up. This is for somebody who's applying for, they're doing their credit card funding today. And, you know, one of my watchers, she wants to get the, she wants to do funding. And this is another thing. I'm glad that I got this message here. She called me last night, and, you know, she's an older lady. I say seasoned. She's a seasoned woman, and she wants to get funding. And I let her know that, hey, you know, she doesn't have any authorized users, and she doesn't want to get any right now because she can't afford any right now, but she still wants to try to get funding. And I let people know that, hey, you know, because you don't have as much history, your funding, you may get some funding, but you may not get as much as you're looking for because you don't have the history. That's why you want to get some AUs to help your overall history. And so when it comes to credit card funding, especially, a lot of times with personal loans and houses like that, they can kind of look at and dissect what the accounts are. They can see this is an AU, they can see all this kind of stuff. When it comes to the credit card algorithm, for most companies that do applications, they're not deciphering that, you know? So they're looking at the overall total, and you're able to get bigger approvals faster. That's why you want to have those AUs. But so she's going to go ahead and get the funding to see if she can get at least $25,000, take that money, and in 6 months come back and get some more funding, and you know, with some AUs this time. That's kind of like what her goal is. So, you know, I advised her, you know, hey, I can't guarantee this much funding because of the history. And so, like, when you call me, you say you want to get funding, and I say, hey, well, you may not want to get funding. Don't get mad at me. I'm trying to tell you what you should do because it'll be better for you if you want to get more money. Now, if you don't want a lot of money, you just want $2,000 or something like that, cool, no problem. I mean, you probably can do that yourself, not to be funny, and not have to pay me anything. But if you want me to do applications for you, I'm trying to make it worth your while. I want it to, you know, I want you to get at least $50,000. If I can give you $50K, possibly even $100K the first round, if your profile is sweet like that, you know. So the best way to get it there is to make sure everything is clean. Add the authorized users on your account, at least 3 of them. That's how I sell them. I don't sell them individually for a reason. I sell them in 3s, 4s, and 5s. If you want 1, you can go down the street and get 1. Here at J Knows Credit, I'm going to sell you 3 because I don't want you talking about on my channel that you bought these AUs from me and you could not get funding. And now you're mad and now you're talking junk. Instead of doing that, you got to buy 3 because I know 3 works. I don't know if 1 works right now. 1 might work for you. You might have, hey, I had 1 work for me. That's great. In my experience, 3 works better. Not arguing with you. Just telling you what I do, what we do here. Okay? So, yeah, I'm going to do her funding today. And I'll probably post a screenshot. You probably see a screenshot here on YouTube so I can post pictures on YouTube. And you'll see something on my Instagram. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. It's at JKnowsCredit, J-A-Y, at JKnowsCredit. Follow me there. I'm going to be doing some Instagram live, Instagram TV videos. I got one coming up this week I'll be doing as well. And I'll probably throw in some lives up there too as I get more followers. Now I have over 10,000 followers now, but I don't have 10,000 followers who actually comment consistently. So, or you know, like consistently. So none of my followers right now are paid for. All of my followers are you know, have been there, but none of them, you know, constantly are up there because they changed the whole Instagram algorithms where people don't even see all of your posts. And so I want more engagement on there. I want y'all to see more things I have up there, some personal things as well as some business things. So you can go there, J Knows Credit. You can DM me, ask me questions there as well. I'll see your Instagram DMs before I see your YouTube comments. Okay, so if you can hit me up there, ask me a question there, I can respond faster there as well as in my email at inquiry@jknowscredit. All right, but yeah. Let's get to some more questions. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. No, I didn't forget, but I was just mentioning this about my YBB program, and I didn't even post that because of all the things I had going on with my wife Friday night and stuff like that, and over the weekend, getting things done. My wife actually went. She took my son this morning for me because I usually drop him off in the morning. She took my son this morning, dropped him off at daycare, and went to her apartment today. And, you know, basically it said that they're going to run some more tests. They said her blood work didn't look completely clean, so they're checking that. But what they think happened, they think that a cyst ruptured on her ovaries, and that's why, you know, that's kind of what happened. That's why she was in so much pain and all that. My wife had a pregnancy. I think I told you about that, about the, what do you call it, ectopic pregnancy? Words are bad, ectopic pregnancy, whatever like that. So, you know, she was at a high risk of that happening to her. And so the doctor said she doesn't think that she's at a high risk for it happening again, but it is possible. But right now, things look okay. We're waiting on some more blood work. to come back, and we'll know more after that. But yeah, so I will be releasing that YPP package here this week, the young people package. I have not even recorded it yet because I want to make it entertaining. I want to make it exciting for young people to watch. And like I said, I didn't even have a chance to even like do that. I was gonna do that once my family went to sleep. I was gonna go outside of my garage and start recording some things for the young people to want to watch. And so that is still coming. That is still coming. So y'all look out for that. And let me make sure I get all these questions. Oh, I'm sorry. The do-it-yourself pack. My apologies. I didn't even answer your question, 305 Trucking. The do-it-yourself pack. I do not have a do-it-yourself pack. I do have a credit Bible coming. Credit Bible ebook that's coming. I do have people who decide that they want to pay to know all of my methods. And so that for that is, it's like $5,000 for that. And that is what that is. But I may release something. I hadn't even thought about it, actually. I know that my homie, CJ the Credit Fixer, he does a do-it-yourself package. And, I don't even want to overstep him in any way. So I let him. So if you do want to do-it-yourself package, I suggest you go. I think he even has a discount right now, his package for a do-it-yourself. He has a whole login and information you can get from him for a DIY package. So go find CJ the Credit Fixer. You can actually look him up. If you're not already subscribed to him, subscribe, follow him. Big plug to CJ. That's my homie. And I know that he has a class and a whole study program that you can actually learn from him, and you can follow that method that he has. But at some point, I will release something. It won't be in the same exact thing that he has, but I will release something for the public for a DIY thing. I just want to get it to where it's looking, as professional as I want it to look, and it has something different that other programs don't have. And not knocking anybody's program whatsoever, not even CJ's, but I want to have something that just stands out for me, and something that I can provide that nobody else is providing. I want it to be like, well, why should I get your DIY thing? And I can say because I have this, and this, and nobody else has that. So as I get that together, there's so many things going through my mind that I want to be able to do and release and all that. And so it will all come out this year at some point, just not available right now. So hopefully I answered your question for that. So that one has a consultation and gets set up with credit repair and trade lines. And 4 to 5 months later, will one need another consult to see if the profile is ready for AU add-ons? No, you don't have to keep paying for consultations. When people call for a consultation right now, they're usually calling for a consultation to see, what they want to pay for a sweep. If you're calling because you want to get your credit repaired and you know what's on your credit, you don't need a consult. You might just be calling to say, okay, I'm just trying to figure out, the cost of the sweep. This is what I have, and the cost of what your traditional credit repair is and what the timing is. And so you say, okay, well, based on the timing I have and based on the finances that I have, this is the service that I want. And so you might come back and say, okay, everything is done. I want to go ahead and get, once your credit is clean, your profile is ready to get AUs. Once your AUs is up there and you have primaries, you're ready to get funding. You don't have to do a consultation for that. But the people who hit me up who want to get funding, I just want to ask them simple questions. Now, I could just not ask a person questions at all and say, okay, look, you want to get funding? This is where you send the payment. Send me the money, and then we can go ahead and get you started and get your funding process. And then, oh, man, hey, sir, we couldn't get you no money, man. I'm sorry. And that be the end of that. I could do that, and people would judge me for that. They'll say, well, he should have told me, he should have advised me and stuff like that. But if you're not paying for advisement, then why am I going to tell you? And so that's why I tell people, hey, okay, you call me, and before you even spend any money, I let you know. I tell you, I ask you, do you have primaries? No, I don't have primaries. You're not ready for funding yet. Call me when you have primaries. Or I don't cut it like dry that. I might say, okay, look, do you have primaries? Do you know where to get primaries? Do you have a secured card? Do you have self-lending or something like that? If you don't, I don't endorse those companies. So I'm just saying if you don't have any primaries, then I have a place you can get some primaries. Here's the link for that. Click that link. Watch that video. There's links in the description. They do pay me a referral fee. You sign up for those, and you'll have some primaries. In 6 months, we can get you some funding. Can you get funding before that? Possibly. Will I suggest it? No. Then after that, or then some people will call me and, say, hey, I'm ready for funding. And I'll say, okay, do you have AUs? And they'll say no. I'll say, okay, well, you don't need AUs to get funding, but how old are your primaries? My primary is only 5 months. Well, you're probably not getting no funding. Or if you do get funding, it's going to be very, very small. So why not wait till you're financially in a place to get some AUs, or call your cousin, your uncle, your Aunt Susie, your best grandmama, because she knows she good with her finances and she got some AUs, and go over there with grandma, have her feed you some chicken and collard greens and macaroni and cheese, and listen to her stories for a good 2 hours on her couch. It might smell a little, like old people. Old people do have that generic smell that you can smell. Sit in that house, hold your breath for a couple of hours, and then try to convince her to put you on the authorized user if you don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? To pay for one. Then once you get the authorized users, then we can start getting you funding. Now, I suggest that, and I'm on the phone with a person like 10, 15, 20 minutes, and I'm not taking any money from that person. I'm just already advising them on what they should do. Now, they can decide at that point if they don't want to do it. Now, if you're watching me live right now, and you've called me on the phone, and you called me for funding, and I did not say that, if I did not say, or ask you, do you have primary, if you don't have AUs or whatever, you can comment now and be like, Jay never told me that. And nobody can comment that, right? Nobody can comment that at all right now to tell me that I told them that they should not get no AUs, or they should not have this much history, and I'm just going to take your money and get you some funding, or not get you some. Because I could easily take $150 from each person and just say, okay, well, it is what it is. You paid, and you didn't get no money. And that's it. So I've turned down, I can't even think about how many tens of thousands of dollars I've turned down from people to not give me their money, because I know for a fact that they're 99.9% chance of not getting any credit cards. And so that's going to be attached to my name. So I'd rather you do what's necessary and get what I know that works. Or do other things work? I'm sure they do. Do I know that they work? I don't. So I'm not going to advise you on those things. You feel what I'm saying? And so some folks can't appreciate that. And some folks like, well, man, you shouldn't do that. I'm gonna get opinions either way. And you already know what opinions are. Opinions are just like, So yeah, that cough came right on time. But I'm gonna do what I think is best as far as taking a payment. I'm not gonna take a payment unless you know for a fact that you're comfortable making that payment based on what I've already told you. Because I don't want my phone blowing up about no money that you paid me. I want you to feel 100% comfortable when making the payment, because it's your hard-earned money. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is, what it's for. It's still your money. So I want you to feel like, oh, this person is actually trying to help me, not just trying to take my money, but he is running a business, so he has to get paid. And that's, if you understand that, and you understand like both sides of this exchange, then we never have a problem. What's going on, Alex? Alex, my man. No homo there. I got a quick plug for something, just because y'all fellas out there, I got something for y'all, for the fellas. And this is just something I found, man. And like, when I tell you, this is one of the best ones I've ever had. And some of y'all ladies will appreciate it. Oh, ladies too. If you buying your man a gift, Get him one of these, man. Get him this bottle. And like I said, they don't pay me no money. Look, this bottle of cologne right here is the best. Let me tell you, like, how it, like, go to Belts. Females, go to Belts, smell this, and tell me you don't want your man. This, look, screenshot this. This is, I'm sorry, it's a little quick plug. This is not credit related. Screenshot this. I smelled this yesterday. I was like, oh my God, I gotta have it. This costs $80 for this bottle. Man, but yo, this thing is the truth. I had to order it. I had to get it. It ain't like, My wife don't even. My wife doesn't even watch my live videos, so she won't know. But I'm buying this. We're gonna go on a little date night. You know what I'm saying? A little wife husband date night. You feel me? I'm gonna be wearing this. Like, ooh, what you smell good? Like, yeah, baby, you already know. You already know. Anyway, quick plug. You got to do stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of your ladies, fellas, you know, take care of your ladies. Ladies, take care of your fellas. You know what I'm saying? You want them to smell good, buy them some cologne sometimes. You like, man, you don't never smell good, but he might only have one cologne. You might want to just spray one spray and keep it for the whole year. You know, buy him something new, you know? Anyway, back to the questions here. Let me see. Did another consultation to check to see if funding is ready. Nope, we gotta do none of that. What up, Eric? When trying to get a high credit limit increase, should I cycle more money through the card or just keep the use low? You can actually do both. You can cycle more money through it as long as you're paying it down. And when you actually apply for a credit line increase, make sure that every card you have, utilization is low. Not just the card that you're trying to get approved on an increase. Because whether they're going to do a soft pull or a hard pull, they're going to be able to see utilization on every card. So if you got the card you're trying to get a increase on is at 13%, for an example, but you got another card that's at 55%, you're not going to get that increase, or they're going to give you a very, very small increase. So make sure every card that you have is already at a low utilization and it's already reported. A lot of people will apply for stuff when they pay the card down, but that card hasn't reported to their credit yet. So make sure you're keeping up with your credit. If you know you want to apply for a high limit credit card, go ahead and make sure your Credit Karma is updated. If you don't want to wait, go to your Experian, Credit Check Total, or go annualcreditreport.com. Go somewhere you can actually pull a credit report from that day, so that way you can see exactly what's on there. Okay, so this is a type of exchange where information is key. So if you understand what's on your report, you can already know what you'll get approved for. You can already know for a fact they're gonna 100% give you an increase. And if you've got Amex, they're going to give you 3 times of what you got. So if you got a 5K Amex and you apply for an increase and your profile looks fantastic, you're going to have $15,000 when you're done. You went from $5,000 to $15,000. You could have had a car for 3 or 4 months. Discover will give you at least double of what you've already got. So if you start off with $4,000, you can go from $4,000 to $8,000, just like that. So it's a very beautiful thing if you have that algorithm down to where you have that utilization down. And when you're paying, like as far as the cycling part, if you're paying big and are using big and paying off big, that helps as well. And they know they're going to get their money back because you're used to making these big payments. If they can see on your profile that you've paid $1,000 this time instead of paying the $35, and then you paid $3,000 instead of paying the $135 that they asked for that month. You know what I'm saying? Or you made multiple payments for the month. You know, that looks good. That looks like, yo, this person's really trying to use the card properly and maybe get their points and all that, get their cash back. And, you know what I'm saying? But they're using it on a regular basis. And every time they use it, we get paid. If they use this card a lot, they're swiping and swiping and swiping and swiping, we're getting paid from the merchant side, because the merchant has to pay us every time somebody gets their card swiped, whether it's online or whatever. And so they're using the card a lot, which is making us money. And so we can give them more money cash back. So let's give them a bigger line increase as well, because this person is using that card so much. Okay? And A Shield, I'll get to your question in 1 second. I'm backed up on questions. Give me 1 second. Don't leave, man. Don't leave. Almost down here to these questions. Excuse me. Have you heard about something called the VantageScore? Dominique Delph. Yes, so VantageScore is owned, and this is one thing I say a lot as well. I'm gonna say it again. VantageScore, the Vantage scoring model, is actually owned by the three credit bureaus, the three major credit bureaus. The people say, well, you know, my Credit Karma is not accurate. Credit Karma is VantageScore. That's what it is. So if you actually look up on your phone, like who owns the VantageScore. All right, and I'll do that for you here. And I'm gonna let you see it so you can actually see this for yourself. So you see this is just a Google search, all right? All right, make sure you can see it, of who owns the VantageScore. And it says VantageScore is owned by Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. That's who it's owned by. So when people tell me crap like, oh, well, this is not accurate or whatever like that, like, dude, it's owned by the credit bureaus. What do you mean it's not accurate? Like, it doesn't make no freaking sense. That's talking out of what you read or heard or fake news or whatever like that. That's not from your actual research. So Vantage scoring model is owned by the three credit bureaus. They're trying to get it to where you can actually buy a house come 2020, where you can buy a house with your Vantage scores. Okay, so Vantage scoring. Oh man, appreciate that, Eric. Salute, man. Thank you for that tip. I appreciate that for real. So a lot of companies use the Vantage scoring model. They use like CreditWise. If you have CreditWise on your phone, that's a Vantage scoring model. If you have NerdWallet, the NerdWallet is another good app, another good resource to find information. NerdWallet has a lot of things they can give you updates on. Definitely go to nerdwallet.com, get the NerdWallet app, get their newsletter. They have a lot of good information that you can just go up there and just read. You can read there for hours and learn a lot of crap that you probably wouldn't learn from anybody else. Besides me, of course, I do all these lives and I just try to get as much information as I can. But just as far as reading, NerdWallet has a lot of good resources and stuff that you need to know. So definitely get NerdWallet, but they use Vantage scoring model as well. And the Vantage scoring model will help you get credit cards, car loans, personal loans. The only thing that they cannot give you is a house. That's the only thing the scores can't give you right now. That's as of right now. But they're trying to fight with the government to get it to where they can actually get housing approved with the Vantage scores. And once that happens, oh my Lord, it's going to be lit for a lot of people who couldn't afford to get it through the traditional FICO scoring models. Now, if you don't know, and I'll show you this as well, okay? Because like I tell you, like when I tell you stuff, I'm not going to tell you stuff just by telling you crap. I'm going to tell you stuff that I'm actually going to find for you so you can actually see it. A lot of folks are going to tell you stuff that they're just going to say, well, this is what it is, and that's that. I'm going to tell you, like, this is where it is, okay? So, excuse me. Let me see if I can find this here. Vantage scoring. Dang, I had to talk myself up. Forgot what I was going to pull up. Hate when that happens. Mommy going 100 miles per hour. Dang, I forgot what I wanted to pull up here. Now. Sorry, I'll figure it out here in a minute. I'm sure it'll come back to me what I wanted to actually show you. I did want to show you something. Man, it's right on the tip of my tongue. But I'm going to get back to that here in a second. I promise you, I'm actually going to find that. But a lot of people don't understand that a lot of this information that's out there is something that you can actually find and read about. Oh, I just thought about it. I got it back. There we go. That's how I got to talk it out. Okay. So there are a lot of different, FICO scoring models. People say, well, it's not the real score. The Vantage score ain't real. This score ain't real. It's only the FICOs that are, or my FICO score is real. Do you know how many FICO scorers that there are? You think there's only FICO 8, 9, and 2 and all that? Nuh-uh. That ain't how many there are. All right. Read that. Can you read that? Is it backwards? I don't know if it shows it backwards for y'all or not. Okay, but I'm gonna read it for you just so you can see it. Okay, it says actually we'll get over here so I can actually show it to you and be able to read it here. All right. Let me make sure I got it in the camera. Hold on. All right, so it says currently Experian, Equifax each provide 16 different FICO credit scores to lenders, 5 iterations of the general risk score, and up to 3 generations of the 5 industry scores. Now, when they're talking about generations, we're talking about hundreds. We're not talking about just the basic 16. You're talking about 100 different scoring models. If those of y'all out here, if anybody has ever applied for a house or asked for a house, because I applied for a house, okay? And so they send you different scores. You might have seen one that says Fair Isaac. That's it. Just Fair Isaac. That's all. FICO 2, FICO 8, FICO 7, whatever like that. If you actually apply for a house before, all right, you'll know, you'll be able to see this, okay? And so when people tell me that VantageScores aren't right, like VantageScore just has 3 different scores. They got Vantage 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. If you're using any updated app, you're only using 3.0. So that's been like their best one as of yet. So you can't even really find anybody who even uses the 2.0 and 1.0. 3.0 now is like the standard. So unlike with the Fair Isaac scoring, where they have 16 plus 5 different generations, which is another hundreds of them, okay, you're going to find that your score ain't even accurate. You might have put up your Equifax credit check total, Experian.com or whatever, and you went and apply for a house, and then you find out the scores that you see aren't the scores that they got you back, because they're all going to be different, because they have hundreds of scoring and 16 for the lenders, for the big lenders. Okay, so I want you all to understand that and not just speak so down or so poorly on the Vantage scoring model, not understanding that there are a lot of benefits of us even having a second model. Because if you only had a FICO model, a lot of you all would not get approved for nothing if they were using FICO. And there are actually a lot of companies that use VantageScore. So let me put this up for you as well. I'm trying to give you some knowledge here, not just talk and ask questions only. I want you to see some stuff, okay? This is going to be good for y'all too, okay? Boom, boom, boom. Let's find this for you. All right, here you go. Okay, and I'll get to the rest of these questions in a minute. Just want to pour some knowledge to you. This is from Wallet Hub right here. Somebody asked, about the credit scoring, like who uses it or whatever. So VantageScore 3.0 is used by 2,400 lenders. So when people tell me like nobody pulls VantageScores and all that, you're talking out of what people have told you and not from what you know to be fact. To be facts, 2,400 companies use the Vantage scoring model. 2,400, that's a lot of companies, man. And this is from 2016. So it's gonna be a whole lot more than that. You can Google more. You can Google it and find it yourself. I just went through a simple Google search. But then it says you can find the full list of the companies right here. So let's click that link. It takes you to VantageScore.com. All right. Now, look, 2,800 here as of today. All right. $10.5 billion have been given away based on Vantage scores, not based on FICO scores, that people probably would not have qualified for without. Okay. Man. And you can go to this. You can go to VantageScore.com and find this information. Okay. I'm not going to go deeper into that. But I just want people to know and understand so they can be like, well, no, this is my FICO score. People are saying that a lot. My FICO score is this and, whatever. And like, no, it's not a FICO score. It is what it is. Very passionate about that, man. I'm very passionate about knowledge and not just speaking out of the side of your neck, man, because that just pisses me off. Because you know, if I don't know something, I'll just tell you I don't know it. I'm not just going to be like, oh, yeah, this is what it is. And that's what a lot of people do. And so I just want to nip that in the butt real quick. And now let's get back to these questions. Back to the questions. Can't wait to get this done. I need that 800. Yeah, I mean, really, you just need 750 to be honest, man. You get 750. It's just like having 800 as far as approvals go, I promise you. I'm doing my due diligence and taking lots of notes. I got you, Rant. Do you have any recommendations on secured cards so I can start building a history? I do have secured cards on my website. Quick plug to my website. You can go right now. It's at rtigroupconsulting.com. You can click on a link there. I have one of my links. It should say like credit card affiliates. I do have some there, you know, even Open Sky, all those companies there. So if you're going to apply for one, you know, hey, use my link. They will pay me a referral fee for that. But you're more welcome to use my link for that if you want one that is secured there. I do always suggest Discover Secured, even though you got to have like a 670 or 680 to even get their card, their secured card. But their secured cards are fantastic for them, and they'll convert your secured card over to a real card compared to some other companies. They won't do that. Is it safe to say that the sweep is the best bargain? No, it's not the best bargain. The best bargain is going to be the credit repair. Michael, credit repair, $79 up front, $120 per month. People who have time are going to benefit the best because they get to break up their money, pay it over time, and still get their credit fixed. The credit sweep is not the best bargain. It is probably more expensive than what you're going to find out there with other people. And I'm not trying to be the most cheap. I'm not trying to be the cheapest company that does sweeps. I'm trying to be the one that actually gives you the results. That's all I care about is the results, not exactly how much it costs. Because if you look at math, you're looking at what it's going to bring me, not what it costs. And see, I teach my family, when I say my family, even my wife, because she likes to go places and pick stuff based on how much it costs. When I go out to eat, I know that I have money in my pocket to eat. I don't pick things on the menu based on how much it costs. I buy it based on what I want. If I want 5 chicken wings with extra hot wing sauce, a side of broccoli, a steak, with a lobster tail, that's what I feel like eating. I don't give a crap about how much it costs. Well, so it's gonna be extra 20. Girl, I didn't ask you that. This is what I want. That's what I want to eat. I don't care how you put it together in the kitchen. I don't care how you ring the crap up. This is what I want to eat. Whatever the check says, I'm paying the check. I eat what I want. And so when you go out to eat, you should do the same thing. You should eat what you want. You do not eat what it costs. If you eat what it costs, you eat at home. You go grocery shopping. You cook. Or you go somewhere where you know what the highest prices of the food are, so you can already know in your head before anybody rings you up, there's no surprises. You know what you're going to pay. And so you know what you're going to get, what you're going to spend. You know what value you're going to get back for that. So when people are buying things from me, I'm not trying to be the most expensive. I'm not trying to be the least expensive. I'm just giving you what the price is, and you're paying a business. You're not negotiating the price of a business. That's what the price is. And you're getting the value based on what you spend. So if you look at this, if you looked at, all right, Jay or Dominique, assistant, that's my assistant, his name's Dominique, we call her Dom. So Dom quoted me that if I get the sweep through Jay Knows Credit, my sweep is going to cost me $2,800. For an example, okay? Lowest can be $800. I'm just saying $2,800. Well, I also know this guy who can do one, and man, he can charge me $400 and get my credit sweep done. But he has no type of records, no information. He doesn't have a business card. He doesn't have an LLC. He doesn't have any type of things that I would know that I can check. He doesn't have anything I can Google. He doesn't have, I think my friend used them or somebody I know used them or whatever like that. I mean, whatever. You don't know information about this person or whatever like that. You have no track record to go by, but they are cheaper. Okay. So you got a decision to make. You can pay for the cheaper person and not know anything, or you can pay for the person that might cost you more money. Even with your products you buy at the store, you might say, okay, well, I like Charmin Super Soft. I only buy Charmin Super Soft. I don't care what Quilted Northern prices are. I don't care about Sparkle. I don't care about none of that other stuff because I know the quality I get with Charmin Super Soft. That's just what I freaking buy. I don't care if it costs less money. I like Charmin Super Soft. Okay, so when you know what you're getting, you know the value that it's bringing to your life, you don't care about the price. You understand, okay, I got to get the money to buy Charmin Super Soft. If I don't have the money to buy that, well, I'm not having no tissue. I can't get no tissue right now. I need to work harder to give me some more money to buy that tissue. And then that's how I treat my life. I treat it based on what I'm going to get, like what is my return on my investment. So if you were to spend $2,800, back to the text, $2,800 to get your credit fixed, then you got to come back and spend at least $1,000 for some AUs. That's the lowest one. It's $1,000 right now. No, it's $1,100. I'm sorry. It's the lowest package I have for AUs. Now, you might call me and ask me, okay, Jay, which one should I get? Should I get your $1,100 package or a $2,500 package? I'm not going to tell you which one to get. I'm going to tell you which one can you afford and how much money you want to get and where you want your scores to be and all that. You tell me what you want. I'm not going to tell you what to get. That's based on what you want to get. Okay? If you ask me what you should get, well, of course, you should get the most expensive one because it's going to give you the most history and give you the best score. That's a no-brainer. But instead of just saying that, I'm just going to say, look, get what you need to get based on where you are. Now, you get that. Let's say you get the $1,000 package. All right? $1,000 package, you'll be at like a 730, 745. But not only will you be at that score, you'll also have the history to back it up. Okay? So you spent $1,100 plus $2,800, that's $2,900. That is $3,900. That's about $4,000, right? So you spent about $4,000 on getting your credit cleaned up. You might have had 10 collections and a bankruptcy and all that because you have to have that if you had it that much or you had a very, very high amount of debt. And so you spent about $4,000. You got your credit completely clean. You got history to go on to your credit. Now you're maybe a good average of 5 years now that you got that history or whatever the case may be. And we go apply for credit cards for you. Now I apply for credit cards and I get you about $65,000 in credit cards. All right. Then I help you get a car loan just because I'm like, hey, I want to be generous today. Let's get you a car too. You want a car loan, or I might throw in a personal loan just because I'm just feeling nice. Hey, it's good to get you a personal loan. I won't charge you no extra money for that. Let's give you that too. So now you get $65,000. Let's say I give you $10,000 in a personal loan on top of that. So you got $75,000. So you spent $4,000. Your return on your investment was $75,000. You pay the fee back for whatever the fee I have on the back end. You pay that from the cards that you got. Most of the cards you have are going to have no interest for 12, 15, and 18 months. So you can actually go and play with the money a little bit, invest some money a little bit, whatever you want to do with that money. Okay, you can pay some bills with it, pay some bills up 6 months if you want to, and there's no interest on it. Okay, without having to go get anything else to do that with. And so that $4,000 brought you back $75,000. Now, if you can't understand that math, then I can't help you, period, because you're doing emotions and not mathematical equations. But math itself has no emotion. So you got to think about that when you're doing, you're studying. People tell me, well, I prayed about it. And, after I prayed about it, I decided to get involved. And see, I don't have a problem with praying. I think praying is very, very important to do things like that. But see, when you're praying, sometimes God has already given you the answer, but you're trying to act like you didn't hear it. Okay? Here's a good example. For those of y'all who, and I don't care what you believe in, I'm just giving you an example here. This is just straight truth, period. This ain't no sermon, okay? Now, the Bible says that you should, let me break this down to you. Let's say the Bible says that it wants you to be wealthy, okay? The Bible wants you to be wealthy. You need to have, it wants you to have wealth on earth and have wealth in heaven. And somebody calling right now. And you say, okay, so you have all these opportunities come to you that are telling you about wealth and telling you how to get wealth and all that, and you don't hear any of them. And then you're asking God, okay, well, God, why didn't you send anybody to me to help me get wealth? And you said, I did, but you didn't receive them. They didn't look a certain way. They wore a hoodie. They were black. They were white. They didn't have the right clothing on. They didn't meet your standard of what success looks like, or whatever the case may be. All right. So a a lot of times people don't take the principles of God when it comes to money and actually apply it to their life. And that's why they have everything else as far as the evidence of being spiritual, except for the financial part. Because the financial part has to come with application. And a lot of folks don't want to apply the financial application. They only want to apply the spiritual stuff because it's emotional. Okay? I know you didn't. And, it's an emotional thing. A lot of people are emotionally moved by stuff, and that's why they're broke. That's why financially they don't have any evidence. That's why they can get a prayer across. They can get a prayer up. They can do all these things when it comes to looking the part and playing the part and having the right dance and having the right word to give somebody else and advise on somebody else. But the application in their personal life, when it comes to money, when it comes to credit, when it comes to building wealth, when it comes to their net worth, when it comes to them having, an account for their kids, when it comes to having an account set aside for education, a college account, when it comes to even having an emergency fund or a savings account or even having access to credit, a lot of them don't have that are in this type of emotional, spiritual mindset. Okay. And so I want to break all that. I want people to have evidence not only spiritually, I want you to have evidence financially. And I'll get back to not talking about anything spiritual because I don't want to piss anybody off just in case, you may not believe in anything, and that's totally fine. It's not my place. Okay. But if you believe in self, yourself needs to be wealthy, man. If you believe the black man is God, you got to give yourself some access. You got to pay yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you believe that, people in Hollywood are God, whatever, I don't care, man. But there's still application that you got to apply when it comes. The financial principles don't change based on what you believe in. Point blank, period. The financial principles do not change based on your belief. The principles work for atheists. The principles work for godly people. The problem is there's a lot more atheists applying principles that are biblical and about money than the people who are biblical, or people who are spiritual, or people who are Quranical, or people who are believing John Smith. Don't matter. There's more of those people who don't have any belief in anything but money, and they got it. Anyway, I'm done with that. Pause for the cause. Get back to the questions. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Yeah, they do have a NerdWallet app, Jacob. They got an app, but they also have a website. You can go to their website there. Let's see. Get back to these other questions I missed. You told me to get set up with the, is that the question? Let me sure I got the right question. Hold on. Yeah, okay. How do I build my son's credit for when he gets older? My son is 10 years old. Once you get lines of credit in your name, add him on as an authorized user to your credit cards. Add him on as soon as possible. And then once he turns 18 years old, have him apply for a credit card on his birthday. His first credit card. Have him get a credit card ASAP. And he should be able to get one without any type of security because he has you added him on as an AU. He should easily get a couple of thousand in his first credit card and just teach him how to properly manage that credit card. Do you sell primaries? I have primaries that are through companies, through affiliate companies. They don't have history, but you can get some primaries from me. I'm guessing you don't have a do-it-yourself package. Okay. Thanks, bro. Let's see. You told me to get set up with primaries based on what I told you I was trying to accomplish and in the time frame I needed it. That's why I value your services, because it's genuine. Facts. Try to give you the real talk. What's your number for credit repair? 1-8333, the letter J, KNOWS, 1-8333-J-NOWS, 1-833-55-6697. Okay. Love the shoes. Appreciate that. I just started a credit repair contract with Jason White. Don't know who that is. I noticed that his companies don't talk about credit sweeps. I'm doing like LeBron and taking my talents to J Knows. Well, see, everybody's not going to do credit sweeps, and here's the reason why: because credit sweeps are not smiled upon in credit repair and that's why if you hit me up for a credit sweep and I tell you you can only pay through Zelle or Google Pay or Apple Pay or through bank deposit or through Walmart to Walmart, and you're like, well, why can't I pay with my credit card? Because it's a regulated service for credit repair. Credit sweeps are not regulated, so you can pay me for a sweep and then go back and dispute with your credit card company that you didn't get no services done, and then now I just did your service and you got all your money back. You can do that. Dispute 6 months from now instead of all your money back because it's not a legitimate service. Okay, and that's why people don't offer it. A lot of credit repair companies are not allowed to offer it. It's just that I do because I know how to do it properly. And I don't care about what they say about what you shouldn't do, what you should do. This shouldn't be something that people are not allowed to do because now they have to wait 2-3 years or whatever like that, or they got to wait a year or less, a little bit less to get their credit right when they got to make moves now. So, yeah, and I do all this without any type of police report. People keep asking me that, so I'm going to put that out there right now. There is no police report that I'm going to ask you to fill out. Please don't ask me that again. Please don't try to put me in a category of other people. There is no police report you have to fill out. All you got to do is not respond to anything that you're going to get in the mail. You're going to get things in the mail from the creditors. They're going to be like, this is your debt and all that. Don't even respond back to them. They're going to say, I got a payment plan for you. Don't respond to that. Just let it go and let my process be my process. Okay? Just let it go. Be patient and you'll be happy. Anyway, let's get to the rest of these questions. But yeah, Ashley, I'm sorry, not Ashley. Durant, make sure you go to my website and click on that. Let's see. Kevin Haynes. I have $14,000 in student loans and 12 negative items. 10 are in collections. Trying to do a credit sweep. After that, I'll work on these hard inquiries. Off top of your head, what would be my credit sweep price? Now, it's 14 student loans. Hopefully, those 12 negative items and 10 collections. Hopefully, none of those are repossessions or judgments or tax liens, stuff like that. That's why I can't give you an accurate price. I don't know if you have any other thing. Now, I know student loans, you got 14K student loans. I'm not sure how they're broken down, how many accounts they're in. Are they all in one account or are they in several accounts? And that's why the prices are going to be different. I can't give you an exact of what that's going to be because I don't know all the details. And then that's why if you do have all the details, you can go look at your own credit, Kevin. You give me an accurate number of how many total accounts you want to get removed. You give me an accurate number or accurate account of what those accounts are. So if you know it's a repossession, a tax lien, a judgment, a student loan, blah, 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 I can give you a more accurate price. If you don't want to do that and you don't know how to do that, you don't know how to properly assess your credit, you can call 1-833-J-KNOWS and get a consultation. It is $25 for my assistant to do it. It is $150 if I do it. Same information. You're just going to pay her for her time. And if you're going to pay for my time, you're just paying for my time. All right? So that's totally up to you. It's just what it is, but I can't give you a price without knowing all the details of what's on your credit. The rent. You're in the 400s. Okay. We're going to get you out of that, bro. Don't worry. What up, McDonald? What's going on? I woke up Saturday morning to see that 27 items were being disputed on my Experian. I said that to say you were honest that your credit repair service does not dispute only 2 items per month, like I did tell you that. Also, 2 inquiries have been removed already. Fantastic. Slow progress, maybe, but there's progress, and this works for my time frame. Exactly, and that's why I tell people that if you have a little bit more time, if you don't need something done right now, if you don't need funding right now, and you have time to get your credit fixed, don't get the sweep. Get traditional credit repair. $79 up front. All you got to pay right now. And you pay $120 per month. And you pay all that with a credit card if you want to, because it's credit repair. $79 you pay today. You pay $120 per month. And in the next 6 to 12 months, you have everything taken off. Can I tell you it's going to be 1 month, 4 months, 7 months? Yeah, if you want me to lie to you. But when you're doing traditional credit repair, it is not something that I can just automatically say, yes, this is going to be off in that time period. But what I will do is I will fight everything you have negatively every month. It won't be like I'll just do 2 things this month, 5 things this month. No, I'm going to try to get everything off as fast as I can, not based on you paying me $120 a month, because you have a contract for $120 per month regardless of how long it takes. So I am going to make sure I get everything disputed through that process that I'm going through all at one time. And so Ashley has 27 negative items. I disputed 27 negative items off her credit. All of it didn't come off. Only 2 things came off, but it's still, I still put that in. Okay? Results are very important. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Hey. I like that. Quality over quantity. Let's see, most people are looking for a right now come up, and everything is a process. Absolutely. Everything is definitely a process. And I just like people to know that as well. That last comment was in reference to the story about the steak and wings. What is the best bank to bank with worldwide regarding building credit after the credit sweep? Well, a bank doesn't necessarily just build your credit, but if you're talking about like what's the best credit card to get after the sweep, and I mean, hopefully after you have some AUs put on by anybody out there. The best thing to get as far as a credit card, I'm very biased, man. I'm very biased to Discover. Like, I don't know, like Discover changed my life. I don't know what it is about Discover. Discover's and Amex's changed my life, and I don't know if you're calling right now, but my assistant might be busy. So if you're calling right now, I can't answer until I'm done. Okay, gotta leave a voicemail. Okay, but my assistant might be on the phone with somebody else from all the calls that start coming in. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying there. Just got thrown off by that phone call. I really did. Let me go back to my questions so I can refresh what I'm talking about. Best bank. There we go. So, yeah, I like Discover. I love Discover when it comes to their credit building, whether it's secured or whether it's their regular credit cards. They do a great job. Like, I thought their commercials were crap, you know what I'm saying? But they treat you like you treat you. They really do. It really is that great. I've had great experiences with Amex's. Every Amex card, I have 3 or 4 right now. But Amex has been great. They've been nice. I even put my wife on. I got my wife a new Amex. And when she started using Amex, she was just like, man, you know, this is fantastic. This is great. Like, I've never been like, you know, I mean, she calls and goes straight to a person and, you know, has a great experience with them. So, I mean, I like those 2 companies. You know, so hopefully you will too. Somebody's blowing my line up right now. Good Lord. I'll be back with you soon. How much for inquiry removals? Inquiry removals right now are $40 per inquiry. March 1st, they're going back to $50 per inquiry. And so just like with the AU packages, if you want to put money down, it has to be at least $100. You put $100 down to get your inquiry services done. You have to pay that off by March the 15th. If you want to lock in for the $40, if you don't, you want to pay after March, that's fine. It's $50 per inquiry. Now, I do have the UIS service, which is the unlimited inquiry service. Some people like it, some people don't. It is what it is. But going forward, if you pay for that, that service is $725 for the unlimited inquiry service. That means you have a total of 90 days where you can actually apply for all the credit you want to apply for. Houses, cars, credit cards, I'm going to take care of all that for you. So you can run your credit to the ground after that. You know, when I say that, I mean, like, you know, you can just keep running and running and not think about the repercussions, because it's all going to be removed anyway, because you've already paid a one-time fee to get rid of all of your inquiries after that. But any previous inquiries that you already have prior to the UIS is not included. Prior inquiries have to be paid for by the $40 or $50 removal service. After that, if you want to get the UIS, totally fine. Hopefully that answers your question. The credit plug. Hey, what's going on? Debo, what up, man? I'm in the mid 600s with Equifax and TransUnion and high five with Experian. What's the best for me to do to get the boost into 700s? All right, so there's not enough information. So when people tell me their scores, your scores don't matter when it comes to me giving you an answer to help your scores getting higher. What matters to me is what is on your report. Do you have 100% on-time payments? Do you have an average of 5 years of credit history? Do you have over 20 total accounts? Do you have high utilization or low utilization? Do you know the difference? Do you know what good utilization is and excellent utilization is? Do you have any charge-offs, collections, judgments, tax liens, stuff like that? Do you have child support you didn't pay? Do you have student loans you didn't pay? Are they in deferment? There's a lot of information I need to know in order to give you an assessment of where you need to be at. Okay, so there's a lot of factors for that. There's no a set one answer. Hey, I'm in the 500s, help me get the sevens. I don't know what's on your profile to give you that information. And, hopefully you can understand that. Because if I tell you something based on a score, and then you go do it, and your score drops, you're like, well, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay? So that's why you want to make sure that you give all the information you can about your profile in order for us to make an accurate assessment of what you need to do to get it fixed. All right, and it's 3:30. I just hit 1 hour. I looked at my clock right at the perfect time. But yeah, so I want everybody to take their credit seriously. If you all want to get a sweep or any services this month, this last couple days we have this month, definitely want to lock it in for the prices if you want to get it for those prices. Those of y'all who are ready to get started with your services, you definitely can hit us up. Mr. Wonderful, looking for credit repair and you have time. Yes, Mr. Wonderful, if you have time, you want to get with us, pay the $79. That's all you have to pay right now, $79. That's also going to come off your card. And then you're going to choose your payment date. You're going to choose what day of the month you want your card to be taken for that payment for that $120. Or you can do $60 every 2 weeks, and you can set up like that. You can pick 2 dates for that. So you might say, okay, well, I know that the first of the month bills have to be taken care of. So with that paycheck that I get on the 1st, I don't want to use that money. Let me use the money that I have on the 15th of the month. So you might sign up today and make your draft for the 15th of the month. If you do that, you're going to be charged 30 days later. You're going to be charged on March the 15th. So you're going to pay $79 a day. You can have a 120 hit on March the 15th. The system cannot regulate 30 days after and then charge you the 15th after that. That'll be April 15th, which will be like 45 days after. It's not going to do that. So understand, whatever date you pick, that's the date that's going to draft that 120 per month. And after you pay 6 payments, then you don't pay nothing else. No matter what is off your credit, no matter if everything comes off in 4 months, you're still paying for 6 months. Okay? And so that'll get everything off. That'll get your disputes going through. And you'll actually see results that'll happen. Usually results happen within 90 days. Sometimes I've seen them happen in 30. But usually it's 90. Okay? But that's just how that process works. And there's no fluff in that. And everything will be disputed. Unlike other companies like Lexington Law, which is the only company I'll speak down upon. Everybody else I won't speak down upon because I don't know them. But Lexington Law, I've just heard so many horror stories from customers, from clients, from people paying for 3 or 4 years with Lexington Law and not getting the results. I have clients call me paying them for 5 years and getting the results. You paying for 5 years? Yeah, 5 years. I'm like, man, you are faithful. But yeah, so it's just, I know they suck. I know their process. I know somebody used to work there, so I know exactly what they do because they worked there. They know the letters they sent out. They know what the process was, and they do 2 letters per month. They literally do 2 disputes a month. Let me make that clear. So if you got Lexington Law right now, understand if you have 27 negative items like Ashley does, she just commented about my services, they're going to do 2 a month. So, 27 disputes every single month until everything's off, or 2 a month for the rest of your life. And then that's the difference in what you're paying for. And I think they're like 130, 140 a month, and I'm 120 per month. That's a big difference in price. So yeah. You definitely can get started with that if you like. You can go to my website, rtigroupconsulting.com, click on Repair My Credit Now, and sign up for that now. Or if you want, you can call the 1-800 number, and they'll just sign up for you over the phone. Totally up to you. Jay knows credit, Dollar Tree and a dream. That's right, man. Look, I am not trying to shine right now. Like, ain't no shining going on. I'm gonna let all the big ballers and the refund check ballers come out and have a good time and show all their money through everything that they're doing. I'm gonna be sitting here chilling in my hoodies and in the house. I'm not going out to no places like that. I do got to do something with my sister. Do a couple of things. I got to go to Texas and all that. But other than that, I'm not gonna be shining and nothing. I'm be in the house. Like, I'm just gonna wait until all the tax refund ballers blow all their money on stupid stuff they don't need, don't invest none of their money, and then I'll just pop my head back up and say, "Hello, how y'all doing? I'm here. I'm still living. And y'all got money left? Y'all got any money left? Refund check about gone, ain't it?" And so, like, yeah, this is my season. This is not my season to shine. I don't like trying to shine when the fakers are trying to shine. I try to shine when, real folks shine. Like, I don't know. I'm just not going to be that person walking around here. Now, of course, I got some clothes, and my clothes are going to automatically, you probably think I just bought them. But I'm not going to be, out here trying to impress people, keep up with the Joneses and all that. Like, I got my house, got my car. My car's paid for. My wife's car is almost paid for. I'm not looking at that. My goal right now is $1 million net worth. Like, that's all I mean. $1 million net worth plus. That's all I can think about. I'm not focused on nobody else and what they're doing and all that. That's going to be my real shining moment. And so my flexing is totally different than most people's flexing. If you don't know what flexing is, that's just trying to show off the things that you have. My flexing is I have 7 businesses. My flexing is I have bills paid up in 6 months. My flexing is I have an emergency fund, and I have a savings account, and a CD account, and a Roth IRA, and I do day trading. That's my flexing. My flexing is totally different than most people's flexing. It's not my shoes, my clothes, I went and I dropped $1,000 at the strip club. That's not my flexing. I have a different type of flexing. You know what I'm saying? So let everybody else have fun and do what they want to do. Well, I'm just going to sit here and stack some money up. That's what my flexing is going to be about. You know what I'm saying? And so, anyway, let's see. Questions. I was using FES and saw little results after 5 months. Not even going to get into the whole FES thing. I might hurt some feelings. You were saying Discover changed your life. Yeah, man, Discover, they're great, man. They're fantastic. This is a fantastic company, man. Like, for me having not have to pay no interest on my credit card for so long, and then like right now I'm actually due for them to double what they've already given me in cash back, because they doubled that after your first year. So mine's probably gonna kick in April, because I think either March or April I would have had my Discover that I have now. My first Discover I got a year ago, so it'll be a year in March or a year in April, and they're actually gonna double what they've already given me. They'll give it to me again in my cash back, so I'll just cash that cash back in, either apply it for the card, back to the card if I have a balance, or I'll just, use it and spend it on something else, like put it on another credit card or whatever like that, or cash it out. But they have these programs every month, man, where they'll say like, look, if you need the cash, you can pull the whole entire amount of cash off of the card and they'll deposit it in your checking account right there from the app. Like, man, I wanted to have, I'm going to see if I got any specials going on right now this second. Let me see. Because they do that all the time. They be saying like, yo, if you want some cash, you can do a balance transfer, or you can pull all the money out and have all that money in your checking account today. They do crap like that. I don't know a lot of companies that do that, man. Let's see. Where is that at? Account. Balance transfers. Unfortunately, there are no offers available on your account at this time. Okay, I'm about to show y'all that. but yeah, they do a great job with their communication. They give you the alerts anytime you use your card as well. I mean, I know it's coming. A lot of other companies do that as well, but I don't know. I'm just biased to the Discover card, man. They're fantastic. Let's see. Why do people keep saying removing credit increase for cards you have open is still not safe? I don't know. I don't listen to other people. I don't have any increase. I have every account that I've ever had. I have credit cards of my own going back 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. Going back, 4 years now. And so I've applied for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I've applied for at least 9 credit cards that I have accounts with still that are still on my credit report. I don't know. I mean, I don't. Lastly, I don't even listen to other people about that. All right. Yeah, $120 a month for 6 months and 6 months free. Correct. That is correct, Ashley. So I don't shine, I just live. There you go. I mean, and that's what I mean. Like, I mean, I'm automatically gonna shine a little bit just because I'm just living automatically. I just walk around. People gonna think I'm flexing, but I'm not gonna be flexing. I'm just gonna be wearing old clothes. I'm not buying new stuff. I just keep my stuff clean. Just like, I don't have any rims on my car. My rims are not no 20s or 25s, or they don't have the spokes. And not knocking anybody who has them, because you can buy a lot of nice things and still have wealth. I just don't. I don't care about that. I like the original rims on the car. Don't cost as much attention. I just want my windows to be black. As long as my windows are black, my car can be all standard. I just want black windows. And I'll pay extra to pay somebody else to pass my car inspection wise. I just want black windows, and that's it. That's my only thing. I buy a car, straight go, get tint. After tint, I'm done. I don't need no rims and no extra nothing. Done. And so, let's see. What you know about that Robinhood app? I have it. You know what I'm saying? I have the Robinhood app. But what you know about that? What you know about that day trading app? Oops, let's go right here. Ooh, this is in real time. I'm in the buy right now. What you know about that trading app right there? That's where the market is currently right there. That was my buy right there. That's where I'm at right there in profit right now on this trade right now. What you know about that? So that's my, I'm all about that. Brizette. Malik, what up? I hope it is safe because I am having all mines removed and expecting the accounts to maintain. Yes, the accounts will maintain. Everybody calm down. Let's see. You have missed saying that price in the fashion. Sorry, you have missed saying that price in the fashion on the last 2 vids. That's great info. You can't miss Dr. J. Cheaper service and you still get the better quality over here. I'm just saying. So can removing old addresses and info increase your credit score? Yes, it can. It can increase your score around like 10 points just by removing some things. Now, it may not increase on your FICO scores, but it'll increase in your Vantage scores. Now, I believe he can remove the hard increase safely. I just wonder why some people say that. I don't know what people you're talking about. The reason why people may say that is because, like, I had a, because you get progressive. There's progression when it comes to business, and if you're not constantly trying to progress, if you own a restaurant, trying to make the flavors taste better and, get more customer acquisition and things like that, then you're not doing something right. You shouldn't just, be happy with where you are. You should always try to grow and go to another level. So as of last year, you can actually go back to last year and find my video on inquiry removal. And my inquiry removal, I say in the video that I can only remove the inquiries that do not hold accounts. That was where I was at that time. Okay, but now I can remove the inquiries that you have accounts with without removing the actual account and not have any type of recourse about it, for lack of a better word. So at one point, I could remove inquiries, only ones that you didn't have an account with. Now I'm at a place where I can remove inquiries where it doesn't matter if you got an account or not. They coming off, and there's not going to be any recourse for it. All right? So they could be saying that because they may be at a place where they only can do it the way that I used to do it. So they're there, and I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? That could be why. Or they only heard that from whoever's doing their credit. That person can only do it because they're still over here in this place in their credit repair journey or their credit repair business. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. I'm trying to learn something about that. How much to remove bankruptcies? Only on all three, or is a package required? A package is not required. I'm getting people telling me, you know, hey, I can't afford this package, but, you know, I want these services. I'm like, yo, these services are still sold individually. Like, it's not like I started with the packages and then went and said all these is individual. No, I tell people like, hey, these are the individual things that I can do. Then I just created this package a couple days ago. So the package is not the end all be all. I know everybody says they want the package. You can't afford the package. You're not getting the package. Don't get the package. Don't try to find a way to get a package if you're not available to spend money on that package. Get the services individually. You know, go get the sweep, get some primaries, get the inquiries taken care of, get the AU packages, do all that progressively. Don't worry about trying to get the package. I made that for the people who want to have everything in one. I'm just making things available. Doesn't mean you have to get that service or you're forced to get that service. Like, that's all that I have. No, that's the whole point. Okay? Now, another thing, if you're trying to create your own package, keep in mind, the price is not going to be as great as the ultimate. The ultimate is there. It's all in one. To create your own, you can get that. Now, if you want to get the sweep and to create your own, you have to get a consultation. Because it's not going to be dead set like the ultimate is. The ultimate, I'm not looking at nothing and giving you that price. For the create your own, I need to see where you're at. I got to see where you're at. So I got to show you, okay, this is what you would have paid if you would have gotten it individually. This is what you would have paid here for, let's say you want the UIS, the unlimited inquiry service. So the UIS is $725. So you might pay, so $725, you might pay $650 or $600 or whatever. So you usually save $100 there, $50 there, whatever. And then you wanted to get the, you know, the AU package. Let's say you want to get the AUs that have 3 on them or whatever. And I might give you another $100, $200 less on that. So you might pay, let's say we do your assessment of your credit and you're supposed to pay $1,800 on that. And then you're supposed to pay $725 for the UIS, and then another, you know, $1,100 for your AUs if you wanted 3 AUs on the basic side. So you could be looking at paying like almost $4,000, but I might discount that down. Well, I will discount it down. I don't know, might. I'm going to discount that down, but there ain't going to be no $1,000 discount. You know, you are going to get, you probably save a couple of hundred. But you're not going to save no thousands of dollars on that. You're just getting it for a cheaper price by getting it all together. You know, so just keep that in mind. You may not need to get a package. Like I said, those are available for the people who already understand they have the money to do these services. So I'm already getting emails and sob stories. I can't afford the package. Don't get the package then. It's not for you. Your sobbing is not going to make me give you a package for a cheaper price. Get the services individually based on where you are. I don't know what's hard about that, but I have to emphasize that because, you know, it's crazy. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, if a person says that, hey, all right, I got, I got these, I got this other person who can do it, you know what I'm saying? And that's great. Like, I'm not trying to make you or convince you that you have to, like, I'm the end all be all of credit services. Like, there's plenty of people out here, and I don't even know their names. You even got to name them. I don't know them. If it's not CJ, I don't care who they are, to be honest. But, yeah, I mean, go find that person and be happy with that person that you have, If you want to come to me and get some free knowledge while you're paying them to do your services, I don't care about that. That's what the channel's here for, okay? But don't judge me based on what my prices are and all that kind of stuff. I don't care about what you think about my prices. That's just, it is what it is, man. Make sure, go back to some questions. But yeah, David Jones, to remove that bankruptcy, any more information. That right, 1 million net worth. I mean, that's my goal, man. The easier way to invest. Got you. I mean, Robinhood, like I said, it's a good, it's just an app, you know what I'm saying? But I don't trade traditional stocks. I let people know that I don't care about traditional stocks. And the reason why I do not trade traditional stocks is too many variables you have to worry about that you cannot control. I'm all about what I can control. Certain things you can't control, but certain things I can control. If I can have control, a little bit more control from one industry to the next, I'm going to be in that industry. That gives me the most control. So here's a good example of control, okay? Which score is more important? There's no such thing. It depends, you can go by popular demand. People love Equifax, but I have a lot more funding options with Experian. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. If you got a clean report, if it's clean, you can make money with it, Dominique. But, so, if you, make sure I didn't miss my other thing. I think I just missed something. Hold on. See again. But yeah, dang, I lost my train of thought. I really did. Sometimes I'd be talking. Sometimes it happens all the time. Then like, bam, my mind would jump to something else. Everything was something else. So yeah, somebody refresh my memory. If you were listening, what was I just talking about? Let me make sure I dig deeper into that. I don't want y'all to miss that if I can think of it. Oh, I just thought about it again. The reason why I don't invest in traditional companies. All right, this is the reason why. Let's say you, Apple for an example. Here's one, Apple, because I'm on the iPad right now. All right, I don't invest in Apple. Well, I do during the announcements that way, but I invest and I kind of scalp it and get out, make my money and bounce. But either way it goes, I don't really care if it goes up or down. But the reason why I do not invest in traditional stocks is because the actual variables you don't have any control over. This is why people have lost all of their money in the stock market. This is why doctors and lawyers can't even retire right now because of the last crash and because of what they banked on. Everybody investing in Warren Buffett investments right now just lost a lot of freaking money if you actually Google that. So these are all supposed to be, blue chip stocks and all that kind of stuff. But here's the biggest problem with every main stock out there. This is the biggest problem. People are involved. That's the biggest problem. People are involved. Now, what do I mean? Of course people are involved. It's trading, right? Here's the thing you can't control. You can't control, make sure you see my fingers, you can't control the owner or CEO, the president, the CFO, the COO, the vice president, or any amount of management, or anybody that might work at a store from doing some type of allegation, whether that's sexual, raping little boys, raping little girls, whether that's E. coli in the food, or spinach recalls, or chicken recalls, or any type of scandal, any scandal, anything that's going to be a peanut fell in something and somebody ate it. You know, the one of the COOs, something like that, did like some insider trading. You cannot account for any of that. You don't have any control about what they don't share that with you. When that hits the fan, it hits the fan and everybody loses money. Automatically, your stock is down. Automatically. So, how do I invest? I invest the smart way because I invest in money. That's right. I invest money to make money. That's why I trade money for more money. So when I'm trading, like right now, as you can see, I'm trading the British pound, which is GBP, USD. I'm trading pound versus dollar. Whichever one is stronger is going to go in that direction. The British pound is first, so the British pound stronger is going to go up. If the dollar is stronger, it's going to go down. It doesn't matter what direction it goes in, I make money. I put forth an amount of money for every point the market moves. Right now, I'm up to $100. So that means the market has gone up, because I'm buying, it's gone up 200 points. 200 times 50 cents is $100. So if I decide to close the trade right now I'm at $95. But if I close it right now, I basically make $100. And I'm done. I'm out. Now, that market also moves, and it has invested in it. Every bank in the world is trading money for money. So every day, there's $5 trillion in this market. Now, if you look up how much money is in the stock market every day, and I'll show you that if you want to see it, okay? So how much money is traded in stock market? And I typed kind of slow, I'm sorry, daily. Okay, so let's see, as the average daily volume is $169 billion. That's how much liquidity is in traditional markets every day. Okay? Compared to 5 trillion or 500 trillion. I forgot which one it was, actually. So let's go ahead and look it up. How much? Actually, let's see that. I can just delete this out. Forex daily, which is the foreign exchange. There we go. So 1.6 billion traded daily compared to 5.6 trillion traded daily. Now, if you're a trader, you understand liquidity. So you want to put your money in something that's going to have the most liquidity, because that means it's going to have the most swings. So you got more swings up, you got more swings down. So if you're buying, you can make money going up. If you're selling, you make money going down. Now, the swings that I get involved in, the charts that I trade, they might swing anywhere between 1,000 to 3,000 points in a day in one direction. And so if I can get going up 300 and down 400 real quick, that's 700 points. If I did $2 per point at 700 points, what's 2 times 700? That's $1,400 I just made. And I can withdraw the money and have the money in my account in 2 business days. That's the difference between knowing what you're doing and following what the masses are doing. And so if I'm in the investment of money, you gotta follow the money. If you ever watch Rush Hour, you have to follow the money. Okay? If you've seen Rush Hour before, hopefully you've seen, I don't care what color you are, hopefully you've seen Rush Hour before. You follow the rich white men. You follow their money. Okay? So if you follow the money, the banks are putting $5.3 trillion in the currency market. Every bank in the world is investing in currencies. Every bank. So if I want to make money, I'm going where the money's at. I'm not going where some of the money's at. I'm going where the majority of the money's at. Because when they make money, I make money. I trade with the banks. When the banks are going up, I'm going up with them. They do different trap moves to trap people going in the other direction. I follow the trap. I look for the traps. I wait for the traps. And they just trapped some niggas right there. They got them. Oh, it's time to buy. Or I say, they done trapped them going up. Oh, it's time to sell. Let's make this money. I'm in there. Bam. And that's how I trade. But that's a whole lot of other things I do with that as well. Not going into that more, but yes, Jay does know some trading. I just like to do it the way that makes me the most money and that has the most volume. All right, but yeah. Anyway, I have my Jay Knows channel come soon where I'm just talking about a whole lot of other things as well, that are, you know, tax-wise, investment-wise, financial, education-wise, how to pay off your house in 2 to 3 years, how to pay off your house in 3 to 7 years, stuff like that, without making any additional money. A lot of things people just don't know, man, that I'm going to be putting out there. And so as I learn new things, of course, I'm putting that out there too, because I have a lot more time to invest my time into learning other stuff. Like I'll be doing Jay Knows houses. I'll be part of my Jay Knows channel, so I'll be doing houses, and I'll be on site flipping houses. Wait till y'all watch this new video. I just helped a client get a $600,000 house. I'm about to do an on location live where, you know, I took him from 500 credit score to the 700s, and now he's got a house. And it's literally, he has a house, mother-in-law suite, like other house in the back. How many dang on bathrooms he got? I don't know if it's 6 bathrooms. I don't know, something like that. We're gonna take a tour through the house and let y'all see the house, let y'all see the person. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all be able to see, you know, that some real life on location style of testimonials. I'm gonna do some different testimonials, and people have been asking about testimonial videos and all that. I'm about to change the game and do some testimonial videos on site with some people, with some of my clients. I'm actually gonna go to their house and, you know, they got a house, we're gonna go see their house. They got a brand new car because of my credit services. Oh, I want a screenshot. I'm coming to see your car. Where you live at? I want to come see you. Let's do a video on site with you in your car. And let's show let's show when you bought the car. Let's show where your scores were before you bought the car. I'm about to do some real testimonial videos like that. I'm about to change the game for real. So that's just where I'm at. Y'all can see some nice things going on. Y'all see some more lifestyle. I'll do some lifestyle videos at some point again. I probably do them once all the refund check ballers are done doing their balling. And I'll do some lifestyle videos again for that. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you're subscribed. Hopefully you didn't forget about the affiliate program I have for the authorized users. I do pay for finder's fees. Find me some people who got some AUs, man. I need more AU partners. Let's get paid together. Why not? Why not? Let's get paid together. Use you as your testimonial. You're definitely going to be one of them. Mr. Grisette. I'll catch you on the road. I'm sure you're probably going to be in North Carolina anyway. At some point, you can go ahead and swing by. Let's see. I can't wait to see those videos. I'm ready to be a customer again. I talked to you over a year ago or so. Okay, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of things that's gonna be popping off that I'm gonna be doing. You know, so it's about to be another level of credit services I'm gonna be doing. Hopefully I can be able to get some legitimate primaries that have history. I can get some things, like I'm really trying to make sure I'm a one-stop shop for a lot of things, but just bear with me as I find the right channels to do things. Some things are a process, just like getting your credit repaired is a process. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the channel. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the realness. Thank everybody for the tips today. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate that. And you know, share these videos with other people who just need to get some real credit talk and not just the crap, not just the puff and smoke and all of that. So got some more things got some more things coming for you. I'm trying to think what else I need to show you. Oh man, that workout got me messed up right now. Woo. Okay, but I'm not gonna hold y'all up anymore. I'm not gonna make y'all. I'll find this and I'll probably show this on another video. But like I said, hopefully y'all enjoyed it. It's your favorite guy in the hoodie right here. I will have some more videos for everyone The YPP video, I'll have that for the kids, for the young people to watch. You know, make it exciting. I'm gonna throw some dances in there too. I'm gonna be dancing in the video. I'm gonna have some things they want to see. I'm gonna have some things, some cars they want to see and all that they want to buy. You know, because, you know, a lot of kids are materialistic. It just is what it is. They want to have what their peers have, or they want to have the nice cars they see driving by and all of that. So what better way to encourage them is by showing them those things. They can have those things and not have to ask mommy and daddy for it. They get their credit situated and care about their credit and care about investing their money the proper way and stuff like that. So you'll see that. Let me answer this. D Hunter, down to the last couple of negative accounts being removed, and a judgment pops up that has not been reported in a while. Apparently sold to a new creditor. Am I screwed? No, you are not screwed. You need to let the credit bureaus know that you do not owe this creditor. You don't owe them whatsoever. You don't have any affiliation with them. You know, tell them that the amount that they have listed is not correct. You've already paid off the creditor. Whether you have proof or not doesn't matter. Whether you paid them off doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? They have to prove to the credit bureaus that they have the right information. They have to prove that. They can't just prove that by sending, you know, an amount owed. A lot of collection companies do not have the right information. They don't have all of the details. They just have, like, okay, you owe them $1,600. But why? Why do I owe you $1,600? What's like, how much? Like, how do I owe you that much money? What is it for? Like, what is the details of why I owe you this money? So you can actually dispute that. Now, hold on. Did you say that was a judgment? Oh, you did say judgment. Man, okay. You're not screwed. I mean, I can get that removed for you. I don't know. I think it was a collection. I think I read that wrong. Okay. And this is my assistant right here. Hold on one second. Hey, Dom, what's going on? I am. What's up? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Fuck. Gotcha. Give me 5 minutes. I'm literally finishing up right now. Give me 5 minutes. Literally. Just, you can hold on the phone, but I'll be there in a minute. Okay. All right. Bro. All right. And that was Dom right there. That's somebody calling for these AU trade lines, trying to become a partner. So I'm going to have to definitely hit them up here and hit them back. Let's see. I'm an extreme couponer. And one of my fellow coupon buddies found unmarked clearance 55 TVs at Walmart for $249. Oh, man. TV. Yo, can I get some of those? Richard, where's that link at, man? They unmarked for $2. I need to go flip them. Is that at every Walmart? I need to go find that. For real. That's a nice little money flip. Oh, and I definitely highly suggest y'all that are watching this to expand your horizons on income. You know, look at some of these videos. There's a lot of great guys that I follow, or that I just go and Google, YouTube search and watch a lot of these money flippers, man. And oh, that was one thing I did want to show y'all here, okay? Let me show y'all this. So I actually watched one of the money flippers online. Not money flippers, you know, I'm talking about the ones, you know, give them $1,000 and they're gonna flip your money to type stuff. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about the ones that like do like different like wholesaling and things like that. And they tell you to you know, how to do stuff. And you know, I watched one of those videos, and sorry, I've been kind of organizing stuff in here. And so I might do another video here for y'all, use this whiteboard and stuff for y'all to see that. But there was a video that I watched, and where did my wife move my stuff to? She done came in here and regulated some stuff. Trying to see where she moved my stuff at. Lord Jesus. Oh, okay. I think it's over here. But I watched a video on how to do certain things. Yep. There it is right there. Let me show y'all this real quick. And I'll let y'all go. I promise. All right. There we go. All right, so I watched one of these videos, right? And the guys were telling me to go to like Salvation Army and Goodwill and stuff, and you can find stuff to flip and sell on Amazon and stuff like that. So I got some videos, right? I got, okay, it's Pocahontas. Pocahontas, y'all know Pocahontas, right? Disney movie. This is the VHS tape of Pocahontas, right? So it said stuff like this, like get on Amazon, see how much it's selling for. So what I did was took the Amazon app, and you can actually go here and click on the little camera button. And instead of doing the camera button, you can do, let me show y'all this, y'all can see this, okay? So instead of doing the camera, you can do scan barcode, right? So I do scan barcode. And it'll search the same like Pocahontas video, and it'll show you what it's selling for, right? So right here, let's see all the buying options of the video. So right now they're selling for about, these are selling for about $5. I don't know if you can see that yet. Hold on. Selling for about $5, right? So this right here cost me 60 cents. And they're selling for $5. Plus some shipping here. I see some shipping places that you can ship them or whatever like that, right? But I not only got that, I got Lady and the Tramp Part 2, Lady and the Tramp Part 1. I got Toy Story. This is worth $20. I bought it for 60 cents. I got Finding Nemo, The Lion King, Aladdin, and I'm not gonna keep going. I literally got bags full of videos, VHS videos for 60 cents that are selling for at least $5 to $20 online. And I found this book, Toy Story book, right, from Toy Story 2. I gotta show you this one real quick. Because I saw this and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. This book, let me scan it. All right, so scan this book. This book is going for, let's see if you can see this. I'm trying to get you the price. $13 for this book. $13. This book is like perfect condition. $13. I paid 20 cents for that book. 20 cents. Now, if I list all these things and I sell one item, I made all my money back. Just one thing sells, make all my money back. And so I say that not trying to tell you what you need to go to, you know, places like that and find stuff. But I'm just saying there's no excuses why that people out here cannot find different ways to make money. Now I've been looking at Ross because I love Ross already. And this guy made these videos about how you can go to Ross and find things and do money flips with Ross products. And he went to like 20 Rosses in one day, one guy did, to find some items. And I was like, yo, that's a good idea. Because I already love Ross products. Why not go to Ross and find something that I can flip to make money from? So I say that to say, expand your horizons on money. I know you didn't come here for that, but hopefully you like the information because I'm not just giving you just credit stuff. I'm giving you some real life things that you can do to make money. I'm all about trying to make money, but make it the proper way, okay? But salute to you all who watched for the whole time. Salute to everyone who got on late because you had to. And, you know, hopefully your day goes by fast if you're at work. And hopefully you're subscribed, you're notified, you watch my videos, you like and comment. I do have some people who have commented. I have people who commented on one of my videos, or actually 3 of my videos. So those of y'all who watch me faithfully, if you don't mind, if you can actually go back to some of my videos and look at the comments, there are people asking like, yo, has anybody ever used Jay's services and actually he's actually helped you get money, or he helped you with something, or has any of his videos actually helped you with, you know, anything? Has he helped you get a credit card? Has any of his information helped you in your life or anything like that? If y'all can go and comment back to some of these people who just, you know, want to see if I'm legitimate, or want to see if, you know, I'm actually giving out information to help people. Even if you haven't paid for any of my services, if anything that I've said or done has helped you in your credit journey, you know, just comment back, because those comments help people who don't know, who are on the outside looking in, okay? But let me help my assistant out with this client and help them become an AU partner. And hopefully you have a fantastic day. This is Jay Knows Credit, your favorite guy in the hoodie, or at least he's trying to be your favorite guy in the hoodie.